Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. Right.
Pete.
Dave.
You've been away.
I have been away, but I'm going to get onto that in a moment.
Oh.
First of all, I want to say a bit, I'm knocking the pictures.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm knocking the old Mr. Hyde cards. I've had a few people asking what these are. And these are Mr. Hyde. And we have Dr. Jekyll somewhere else.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's over there, bless him. I want to say a big well done and congratulations to Jamie Raven for doing fantastically on Britain's Got Talent, and obviously Russ Stevens that choreographed the whole thing. You know, there's been people on Facebook, magicians, not people. Well, they are people, but not lay people, I mean. Some magicians sort of saying, well, you know, should he have done a store-bought trick and everything else? At the end of the day, those effects are good because they work in the real world.
Yeah.
They amaze lay spectators.
Yeah. The reactions that they got, you could see were genuine. You know?
Yeah.
They connected to the trick and they connected to him, most importantly.
Yeah.
The effect was good, and the two effects that led up to that were great as well. You know, they're working tricks, so they get reactions in the real world, and you could say that's a fake sort of environment, but at the end of the day, they're real people and they're giving off reactions. Yeah,
it's a great trick. So well done to Jamie. Can't wait to see what he does in the next round.
Yeah, absolutely.
And well done to Russ Stevens as well. So all that aside, yes, I have been away.
You've been away?
Yeah.
Where you been?
I went away with Andy Smith to a convention this weekend. We went to the Wessex Day of Magic.
Yes.
It was organised by John Gadd, who's a member of the Wessex Magical Association, I think.
Society,
Yeah. And do you know what? It was a brilliant day. I haven't done very many one-day conventions over the past sort of 10 years or so.
Yeah.
But I remember when Alakazam first started, you know, going back all those years, me and Jenny used to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, pack our stuff into the car, you know, go to these one-day conventions. And the great thing about these conventions is they are so friendly.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great convention. I mean, the sun was shining anyway, which always makes me happy.
Yeah.
But it was a great convention. Everyone was friendly. All the organisers were really friendly. The talent they had there, they had a gala show in the evening. I mean, it was world-class talent. They had Mark Paul, they had Jasper Blakely. I mean, there was, as Cockhoff.
Noel Britton was confident.
Noel Britton. I mean, they had some top guys there. And it was just a brilliant, brilliant day.
Yeah.
Really was. And for me, it was really great to meet some of the customers that have been buying from us in the last sort of 5-6 years that we haven't had a chance to meet because, you know,
they
haven't come to Blackpool or haven't made it down to the shop, but people that buy from us online. Yeah, it was brilliant. It's just great to go to these places. And if you've never been to a convention, Blackpool is by far the biggest and it's an experience and you've really got to go there. But check out some of these one-day conventions because they really are great.
They are awesome. I was gutted I couldn't make it along to that one, but it looked like you had a lot of fun. And
you were running.
I was rolling around in mud for the weekend. Yeah, it was great fun. But yeah, I saw some updates about you sort of taking ketchups and sauces from places.
we don't want to talk about my little Facebook escapades and my little chef takedown, like the Hatton Garden robbery.
But this week, on a different subject, we have got some new products.
Yes.
That are awesome. I will say. I'll cut my head off then.
Don't cut your head off.
There we go. So these are what we're going to talk about today. Where would you like to start?
Let us start with... You choose one. Just touch one. And now touch another one. Okay, we're going to get rid of both of those and start with pink.
Brilliant. So shall we have a look at the trailer for this first?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at the trailer for pink.
Right, so that was the trailer for Pink. It's incredible. It's really, really good.
It is awesome. I think that you're going to find, your own applications for this. It's a real nice little trick to start getting your mind creating and running in different directions. I know you get a few ideas on the streaming video.
Yeah, you get basic instructions inside, and then it gives you a link to the streaming. He's got a really nice one. I don't know if you watched the streaming, but there was a lovely one with a matchstick.
Yes, yeah,
from the matchbook. That was really cool. So it's like you hand your spectator a match that's been spent, it's been used.
Yeah.
They hold it in their hand. You ask them to concentrate on it. When they open their hand, it's now brand new again, and then you strike it, and it works.
Nice.
Which is really cool because you're destroying the evidence as well during the routine, which is really cool. The other application, which is really nice, and it's a bit similar to what Matthew Beesh did with Friction, which is you can write half of a message in a normal pen, half in this, so that the word can actually morph.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, with this, it's just an extra pen, just keep it on you. There's a lot of stuff you can do with bills, with cards, any paper really.
Yeah.
I think, it does what it says on the tin. I think you have to play around with it to see how it suits you and how you store it and so on and so forth. But I mean, it does what you see. So
the other thing as well that I will point out, this isn't something you use in real time.
No.
So this is not something you will do in front of your spectator. What you do is you prep before you go using this pen, but if you've got one in your bag, like Dave said, or in your pocket, you can prep anywhere. Yeah. The other thing is it's reusable. Obviously the pen's reusable, but also the card. So if you've written a revelation on a card, you can keep using it. It can keep vanishing and appearing and so forth. Yeah. And it's really eerie when it comes back as well, because we tried it out when it first come in.
Yeah.
And it didn't all just fade in at once. It was like it was writing itself. It's really weird, because obviously the darker you put it on, or if there's more ink in this part than this part, this will come to light before this one. And
I remember the first time you showed me this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Pete, how much?
If you've been watching closely, the price should have appeared in front of your very eyes. I can't see it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
$22.99. If you didn't catch that, rewind it and you'll see it actually appearing. Yeah. But they're $22.99. I think it's a great investment. I think it's one of those things that you'll play with and come up with different ideas yourself. But obviously simple things like having a prediction that says 3 of clubs, and then while they stare at it, it turns into an 8 and things like that, you know.
And it does kind of it's hard to explain, but when it appears in thick writing. It does look great. It really does look great.
Another idea, I was going to say, everyone's doing this on Facebook at the moment, but it's a really brilliant idea, especially seeing as the sun's out. They're drawing sunglasses on like £5 notes on the Queen, on the £5 notes or £10 notes. So you can bring your note out of your wallet, show the normal Queen, and as you shake it, the sunglasses appear on it, and it just looks so cool. It's really, really good. But it was invented by a guy that I met quite a few years ago, actually, Rand Pink. I met him at the first ever Mindvention in Las Vegas I went to with Mark Spellman. And Rand's been a friend ever since, and he's a very, very clever creator.
His book is great as well.
Yeah. Rand's had a few things out. But this is incredible, and he's done a lot of research into this. And the pen itself is great. It's a custom-made thing as far as I can see. I don't think it's an off-the-shelf product. I think it is something that he's invested quite heavily in. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen anything like this before. But so that is Pink by Rand Pink. Okay, so recently, the Magic We've come in has had its ups and downs.
It has. Yeah. Oh, hello.
It took you a couple of seconds there, didn't it?
It did actually, yeah. This is a yo-yo trick, so it took me a little while for that. Yes.
But Gypsy Yo Yo, put out by Mark Mason.
It's an up.
It is an up. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't get that straight away. They're actually going to see the moment the penny drops.
Right.
This we first saw at Blackpool. Well, you told me about it, you and Moz.
Yeah, we set up on the
Friday.
Thursday. And then obviously we get that little sneak preview, walk around, see who's, what's new. And I always go to see Mark Mason because he's always got something, usable and practical. And he showed us this, talked us through it. And me and Moz instantly both wanted one, didn't have the cash on us, so, we sort of went back after the convention and they'd gone.
Yeah.
So I was a bit annoyed about that. I'm really glad they're back in because this, in my opinion, is a really, really practical gypsy thread routine.
Yeah. And it makes sense.
And it makes complete sense. And you could do it in close up on stage. I don't know about walk around. You could do it walk around if you wanted to.
Yeah. There's no reason why you can't. I mean, the reset, to be fair, doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
Because you prep yourself beforehand. So the reset doesn't take that long.
And Mark was resetting in front of us and it literally took him like 8 seconds in that. He's just,
and bearing in mind, if you had them already rolled, that's the thing. So if you had them in a little box in your case ready to go, the reset it doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
But the great thing about it is Gypsy's thread is a beautiful effect anyway. It is a great effect. Something like this gives it a reason. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people do it, will tell the story about, the lifeline or whatever it is and breaks in the time-space continuum or whatever. Whereas this, maybe that's just me and Stephen Hawkins that do it that way.
That's better.
Yeah, but this one, I mean, obviously we're going to drop in the trailer of Mark doing it, but it's sort of quite a fun presentation.
Yeah.
It sort of makes sense, and it will work, I believe, as a yo-yo as well.
Yeah, you can yo-yo before and after, which is a real nice selling point on this.
I can't yo-yo, so it just literally just goes.
Yeah, you can let it drop down, which we'll still sell it. The great thing about this, you are receiving a custom-made yo-yo.
Yeah.
In a couple of ways, this is really, really nice. Mark was showing us through it. And it just makes it ultra practical, the way this is set. So, I couldn't really recommend it highly enough.
Yeah, no, it's great. And, the thing is, with something like this, it will work for adult audiences and it will definitely work for kid audiences.
Yeah, 100%.
So, whatever magic you're doing, whether you're doing it in a restaurant, whether you're doing it in a kid show, this will play big for any sort of kids entertainer. It's something they can relate to. It's something they know about. Something they understand.
Compare piece, or,
definitely.
Between acts is very visual and it looks natural. And that's what we go for, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is Gypsy Yo Yo. We will now drop in the trailer.
I've been doing the yo-yo since I was a little kid, since I was this big. The only problem with doing a yo-yo when you're small is it always hits the ground. Look, the yo-yo had always hit the ground just like so. So what I used to do was snap a little piece of the string off. I'd take the string and I'd break it and I'd just put it about here like this. Now when you're small, you're not exactly sure how much string you should break off. I'd keep breaking this string until there really wasn't much left. In fact, I no longer had a yo-yo, I just had a yo. I had no string at all. Of course, I didn't know I was going to grow up to be a magician. If I would have known that, I would never have worried. I would have just taken the pieces, made them into a small ball, just like this, all the way into a tiny little ball, roll them at the fingertips, and then I'd just stick them back somewhere on the string, about here maybe, just like this. I just put that so it was just like so. Of course, being a magician, you never really worry because you just restore the string, just like this. Every single piece and strand. I'd wind this up all the way around, just like this, and then I had the most fantastic yo-yo you have ever seen, and that is the Gypsy Yo Yo.
Right, so that was the Gypsy Yo Yo. So now we've got like a little, it's not really a competition thing.
No, it's a good chance to win some money though.
It is, which is always great. Those of you who have been shopping with Alakazam for a few years may have seen these before. These are the Alakazam golden tickets. We bring them out on special occasions.
Oh.
And this week we've decided is a special occasion.
It is.
So,
why is that, Pete?
I will explain why it is.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know why it's a special. Just because we happen to be the friendliest magic company in the world.
That's a special occasion. Cool.
That's a special occasion. So we've got 3 of these up for grabs. Okay. Yeah. Each one of these tickets is worth £50 of loyalty points that you can spend on anything at Alakazam Magic.
So how do I get hold of one of these?
I will tell you.
Okay.
And I'll tell these guys at home. Basically, anyone that orders over £75 or their order total is over £75, excluding shipping.
Okay, so before shipping.
Before shipping, if your order comes to more than £75, you have a chance of getting one of these in your order. Okay? So 3 people who have ordered over £75 will receive one of these.
Is that £75 and up?
£75 and over.
There we go.
Okay? So, you may, if you order £75 or over, you may receive one of these. If you do, you're lucky. If you don't, better luck next time. All right?
Yeah.
So, we'll make that clear. Not everyone's going to receive one.
Right.
Only 3 people, 3 lucky random people. Jenny is going to put these in randomly, and they're all worth £50. If you receive one of these, what you need to do is you need to give us a call, give us your name, give us your code. Obviously, we'll be able to tally that up, and we will deposit £50 worth of loyalty points into your Alakazam Magic account. Is that clear?
That's clear to me.
So that is £150 worth of points we are giving away this week.
That is awesome.
All right, so if you can order more than £75 worth of magic from Alakazam in one order, excluding shipping, you have a chance of receiving one of these in your order.
Boom.
Do not forget to call us if you receive one. David.
Yes, Pete.
Cross.
And double cross.
And double cross.
These two together, I have to say, are my favourite effect that I'm performing at the moment. It's so visual. It's just great close-up magic. Every time I've done this in the shop, they're sold. And the reason for that is it's practical. It's so visual.
Yeah.
And it leaves the spectator going, what?
Yeah. And they go hand in hand. It's a great little full routine, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to go into those, but we did actually speak about cross on a previous vlog, but you're going to demonstrate it again as the full routine that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you saw this last time, you know how visual it is, and you saw the ending where it ends on the card, which is great. But I think if you can involve a spectator and leave them with something, and they're just scratching their head going, well, hold on, then that's even better.
Yeah.
And you know, I put these two together and it does the job.
It really
powerful.
does do the job. But let me just explain. This pen, Double Cross, is a way, it's like the Ashes on Palm, basically.
Yeah.
So the idea is you openly draw a cross on your hand, you do this, do that onto the spectator, your one's gone, and theirs is permanently on their hand until they wash it, not forever.
Yeah.
Unless they don't wash.
It's not a tattoo that you're giving them.
Yeah. But that is Double Cross. So we're going to go into a performance of you performing Double Cross right about...
Now.
No.
No.
Now.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed?
Yeah.
Close your left hand in a fist for me.
Yeah.
Your right hand I'm going to use to pick a card. Okay?
I'm going to get it in a picky card motion.
There we go. Have a look, show the guys at home. Now the card's not actually important in this, so it's alright if I see the face. It's actually what I draw on the back of the card, which is important. In this case, it's a cross, Peter.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, hopefully you guys at home can see that as well. I want you to watch the cross just here. Look, if I take it, I can actually cause the ink to move.
Oh.
That was not that visual. If you watch the cross, watch, I can tap it, it will jump right away to here.
Oh.
Not only that, but watch this. Last time, your hand's there, just like that. Have a look on your hand. Show the guys. And there you have cross and double cross.
That is awesome. Okay, so that was Double Cross, and that brings us to the end of this week's Alakazam Video Blog.
It does. Do you know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking tonight I'm going to go home and I'm going to learn a new trick.
What trick are you going to learn?
I reckon it will probably be a Joe Barry one, because his stuff's really quite falling.
Well, I tell you what, how would you like intuitive selection, which is one of my favourite routines off of Inscrutable 2, absolutely free of charge.
How?
Not only you,
but
our good friends at home.
How?
How? It's very, very easy.
Right.
All you need to do is go to our Facebook page. That's Alakazam's Facebook page. Follow the link there. There'll be a link that says get your free video here.
Yeah.
Click on that link. Follow it through and it will give you the free streaming video of Intuitive Selection by Joe Barry. Now that link is only going to be valid for about a week, so get in and download it quick.
You're in a very giving mood, aren't you?
I am in a giving mood. I'm very, very happy. I had a great weekend, which always makes me happy. Sun was shining, Wessex Magic Convention. I want to say a few hellos or shout-outs to Michael Sullivan, Jasper Blakely, Mark Paul, Wayne Fox, Mark Lobb, Nick Baverstock. There were so many great people there, and you know, you all gave us a great time. Shame you weren't there. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. I don't know, but we had a great time. So thank you guys. So that's it. I think that's about the end.
It does. So I would just say, you know, thank you for your support as always. Do make sure you're following us on the usual places and on Facebook. Head over there now and get your free video. And follow us, obviously, subscribe to us here on YouTube. And this is the place where you see all the videos right there. Perfect. Anything else you'd like to add?
There is one more thing.
Let's do it.
Okay, had some exciting news over the weekend. I bumped into Christian Schenk from Card Shark, who's printing our Limitless cards, and he told me that the Queen of Hearts edition is almost ready of Limitless, which is really exciting news. I can't wait to get my hands on them. But the other good news for all Limitless owners is in about 3 or 4 weeks' time, as soon as the Queen of Hearts cards are ready, we are going to be filming around about 5 or more new routines for Limitless. Obviously can be used with the Queen of Hearts, that's what I've designed them for, but they can be adapted to use any of the cards you've got with your Limitless. Those new routines will be given to any registered users of Limitless. So if you haven't registered, please register now. If you have registered, they will be put into your Alakazam account for you.
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there's some really great routines. I can't wait to get hold of the Queen of Hearts. Obviously, it's going to be available as the full trick, or alternatively, just a reload pack. So you guys that already own Limitless can just buy the reloads.
Yeah, nice.
And you'll have the Queen of Hearts. So there you go. I think that is it for this week. We'll be back next week. So don't forget, if your order comes to more than £75 or £75 or more, excluding postage, you have got a chance of winning one of the £50 golden tickets. The free download from Joe Barry, just pop over to our Facebook page and you can get that and start learning that now. Also, just want to mention one more thing. Check out the brand new streaming video, Hup.
Oh, yeah.
By Neil Granger. Neil has been coming into the shop for years. He's been fooling me and our customers with this move for ages. I'm really glad that he's finally released it as a streaming videos. You can get that here at Alakazam. And remember, there's no shipping on a streaming video. You watch and learn it instantly. And it's a special price at the moment. It's only £4.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's great. And it's not just a move you're learning. You're learning
loads of routines as well.
Routines utilising it. So check out Hup. And that really is it.
So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. And we will see you next week on the Alakazam Video Blog.
4 years ago, I created a utility move that has taken my card magic to a whole new level. I'm Neil Granger, and this is Hup. Let's try something with the aces. So we'll take the 4 aces. We've got the clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. We'll leave these on the box for now. When we get a card selected, just say stop anytime you like, we'll go down the side. Here, we'll cut here exactly where you say, the 9 of hearts. And we'll leave it sticking out so you can see exactly where it is. There it is. Now we're going to take the aces and place your card amongst them, like so. You can see we've got an ace, another ace, your card, an ace and the final ace. If I got you to place your hand out like so, you place the aces with your card in there on top. But all it takes is a moment, and now we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Your card has completely vanished. But where has it gone? Let's have a look. Right in the middle of the deck, it's been on the table the whole time. There is 1 card face down, and this card here is in fact your 9 of hearts. Hup not only allows you to perform visual, eye-popping colour changes, but it also allows you to secretly switch out cards right under a spectator's nose.